After 30 years, her real mother knocked at her door, holding the same locket. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, please do well to hit that subscribe button and let me know where you're watching from in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Lena Foster was a 30-year-old schoolteacher living a quiet life in a small Ohio town. Her days were simple: morning coffee, classroom chatter, and evenings with her foster parents, Ruth and Daniel. She'd been told her biological mother had died during childbirth. Ruth, unable to conceive, had adopted her with love and honesty. On a rainy Tuesday evening, Lena heard a knock. Standing at the door was a woman, perhaps in her 50s, with soft eyes, tear-streaked cheeks, and around her neck, a silver locket. The exact same locket Lena had worn since childhood. The woman's hands trembled. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I'm your mother." Lena slammed the door shut. This had to be a scam. Her real mother was dead. Ruth and Daniel had no reason to lie. She stormed upstairs and opened her jewelry box. There, the same heart-shaped silver locket sat. She had worn it since she was a baby. Inside was a faded photo of a woman and a newborn, blurry but comforting. Later that night, curiosity won. Lena searched for the woman's face online, using the clues she'd given during the brief encounter. Her name, Elaine Monroe. Her story was strange. 30 years ago, Elaine gave birth to a baby girl, but was told the baby had died. She'd spent years battling depression, searching adoption records, and even hiring private investigators. All she had left was a locket she made for the child she never held. A perfect match to Lena's. Elaine returned the next day. This time, Ruth answered. The tension was thick. Elaine gently placed a stack of documents on the kitchen table: hospital records, witness statements, and even a confession letter from a retired nurse who'd once worked in the maternity ward. 2 babies had been born the same night. One had breathing problems. Someone had made a switch. It was meant to be covered up, a mistake no one thought would resurface. Lena was stunned. The parents she had grown up with hadn't known either. Her real mother had been living just 5 blocks away, searching all these years. Lena struggled to sleep for days. What if she had grown up with Elaine instead? Would she be the same Lena? Would she have taught children, loved books, or kept her soft laugh? She walked through Elaine's neighborhood one day, stunned by how familiar it felt. There was the same coffee shop she loved, a bookstore she'd visited. Her biological siblings, 2 of them, lived nearby. She had walked past them countless times without knowing. And all this time, her mother, her other mother, had lived in aching silence, holding on to hope and a matching locket. The 2 women who had both called Lena daughter sat together, side by side. Elaine, with her quiet desperation and guilt. Ruth, with grace and pain in her eyes. "I never knew," Ruth whispered. "But I would have loved her either way." "I never stopped loving her," Elaine replied, tears spilling. Lena listened, her heart in pieces and yet somehow whole. She didn't need to choose. Love didn't have to be divided. It could stretch. It could grow. The 3 women held hands. A broken story, slowly mending. 6 months later, Lena hosted a small dinner in her home. Elaine and Ruth were both there. So were her new siblings. Daniel carved the turkey while jokes flew across the table. Lena now wore 2 lockets, one from each mother. She'd taken the photo from Elaine's and placed it next to the one Ruth had kept. Inside the double-sided heart were now 2 photos, both faded, both real. Lena stood to toast. To truth. To time. And to the knock that changed everything. In the end, family wasn't just who raised you. It was who searched for you. And who stayed. Lessons from the story. Truth has a way of finding you. No matter how long secrets are buried, truth often surfaces sometimes at your front door. Family is not just blood, it's love and loyalty. The people who raise you, and the ones who never stop searching for you, are both family.